Here at home, legislators have sent a bill to Governor DeWine that would allow Ohio teachers to be armed in schools with far less training than had been required in the past.
Our Brandon Simmons explains the law and has a reaction from Ohio's largest teachers union.
Following the latest school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, legislators nationwide are working to create laws to harden schools and keep students safe. In Ohio, House Bill 99 allows for teachers to be armed on school grounds, an idea the state's largest teachers union doesn't support.
That is a watered-down approach that's insufficient. It makes our schools less safe and not more safe.
To be armed in the classroom, a teacher would need up to 24 hours of initial training with 8 hours of recurring training each year, but there's no clear-cut minimum. The Ohio Fraternal Order of Police and teachers say either way, the training isn't enough.
You're going to be undertrained and you're bringing a firearm into a school. Just not the situation that is something that we stand for.
Democrats, too, say the bill was rushed, but Republicans in the state legislature were encouraged to bring something to the table by Governor Mike DeWine, who believes the scenario-based training for teachers is adequate.
How do you react in a split second to a crisis? And giving them actual practice in doing that is very, very important.
Educators who complete the training will have their names submitted to the state by schools, and individual districts have the final say on whether additional training is required or whether teachers can be armed at all.
Every school district will make its own decision whether they want to have a teacher who is armed. That's not something we're mandating.
The current law already allows teachers to carry guns, assuming they receive several hundred hours of training as police officers do. Instead of removing those training requirements, teachers want lawmakers to focus more on gun laws.
Most Americans, when you look at the polls right now, are for some common sense gun reform. Let's start with the problem. The problem is guns. So the answer isn't to bring more guns into the schools.
Now, House Bill 99 is now on Governor Mike DeWine's desk, awaiting his signature. Ohio would join more than 24 other states that allow the arming of school employees under certain circumstances, Russ.
Okay, Brandon Simmons in the newsroom. Thank you.